All right, here we go to another Facebook Live event from the Bank of North Dakota. Normally Staci and Amanda would be here, but they're going to be back next week as they're traveling to Dickinson and Williston for a couple of Facebook Live features there. So my name is James Barnhart. I am the director of the College Savings Plan for the Bank of North Dakota. And today we're going to talk about an exciting new development with the North Dakota College Savings 529 plan. So the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act was recently passed by Congress, and part of that new development allows for people who save into a 529 plan to be able to take a new qualified expense. And that's really good for families who are sending their children to private and religious schools. So now, in addition to a normal qualified withdrawal, including room and board, books, fees, tuition, and a computer of some sort at a qualified North Dakota or out-of-state college or university, you can now expense qualified withdrawals from your 529 plan for tuition at K-12 schools across North Dakota, especially in the private and religious school sector. So that is really exciting news for a couple of reasons. Not only can you learn about these plans and use them for future college savings and to offset student loan debt when your children and grandchildren are going off to a 2-year or 4-year public or private school or VOTEC program, but now when your children are getting ready to go to school as a first grader, maybe even a little bit earlier, all through their very formative years, you're going to be able to put in money on a consistent basis or in a lump sum format into the 529 plan and take a normal withdrawal just like you would do for your college expenses to help offset those K through 12 qualified expenses. So you're going to be able to do that for every one of your children who is attending the school. Up to $10,000 annually is the maximum that you're allowed to expense from the 529 plan per child. So you're thinking that's a lot of money, but as we know, going to a private school or to a religious school does have some tuition parameters around them above and beyond what it would cost to go to, obviously, a public school. So you're going to have those expenses anyways. So now you're going to be able to utilize the 529 plan to help save. And you might not have a long-term horizon in terms of the investment and taking advantage of the tax-free, tax-deferred state and federal earnings platform. But in North Dakota, you're going to be able to deduct those contributions just like you normally would have from your North Dakota taxable income. So not only are you going to be able to expense money from the plan, but you're also going to be able to take that qualified withdrawal at the state level up to $10,000 a year as a married filer or up to $5,000 a year as a single filer. And then remember, you can expense up to $10,000 annually per child back to those K through 12 programs. So that is certainly really, really good news. A couple things to remember with North Dakota's 529 plan is we do have some match programs that you're still going to be able to qualify for. One being the new baby match program, which all newborns residing in North Dakota get $200 when you open up an account before their first birthday. That is money that you're not able to expense to the K through 12 programs, only can use that to expense for college-related plans due to how our legislation is currently formatted. And then the other B&D match program is one based on income. So remember, all families earning $120,000 federally adjusted gross income or below can get a $300 per match for every account that's opened for a child who has yet turned 16 years old. Single filers, $80,000 and below. And again, while those programs are available to you, even though you might primarily want to use these accounts for K through 12 expenses, you're not going to be able to use that match money for those K through 12 expenses. Only be able to use those match monies for qualified withdrawals at a college. So the process to sign up and open up an account is the same. We can send you an enrollment kit. You can log on to collegesaveforyou.com and go through the enrollment process there. You can call us or stop in at the Bank of North Dakota or call our toll-free number at 866-728-3529. And then the other thing to remember is because you might be using this money on a more rapid basis rather than saving for 10, 15, or 20 years. Remember that when you put money into the account, it's going to take at least a couple of weeks for that to go into the system, get invested, and be available for you to withdraw. So definitely make sure that you allow yourself at least 5 to 10 business days in order for you to contribute, put that money in, write it off later on when you're doing your taxes, and then take that money out to offset those K through 12 expenses. So that's really what I wanted to talk to you today about, is that not only is the College Save Plan through the state-owned Bank of North Dakota a great way to offset that future student loan debt, but you're now going to be able to also offset those K through 12 expenses for public, private, and religious schools, and deduct those contributions still from your North Dakota taxable income. So super exciting news. If you have questions, please look us up here. And remember, Staci and Amanda are going to be back next week, traveling to Dickinson and Williston to talk a little bit about advising and participate in a scholarship event there. So once again, thanks for tuning in to our Facebook Live events at Bank of North Dakota. Be sure to go out and visit the College Save Plan website at collegesave4u.com. Have a great day, everybody.